This battle is complete.
I have to admit, I do get worried sometimes that certain games will become inaccessible, especially because the nature of archiving games in particular, I also feel like requires...
It's an issue right now with
right.
one of your favorites.
What's that?
Icewind Dale.
Tell me more.
The source code doesn't exist. No one can find it. The rights are being held by someone who wants to remake the game, but they would have to start from scratch.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder... They release copies for, like, on GOG and stuff that I feel like were, like...
Just because there's a PC distributable does not mean that that's the source code. You cannot necessarily...
No, that makes sense. I'm just, that's really sad.
Yeah. Like, people want to do a remastered version of Icewind Dale, and they can't. Because there's no source code. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just it would be,
you'd be
a project like 10 to 100 times more expensive.
Well, you'd be like designing a brand new game.
Yeah, they just wouldn't have to write the script, and they wouldn't have to necessarily do a new creative treatment, but it would still require a lot of artists to, redraw everything.
Because like at the point that it becomes a PC distributable like copy, is this essentially like you having an uneditable PDF versus like a Word document?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, very much so. Like
Christ.
Like at work, I can make a distributable version of our game that you would never ever be able to get to the base assets of. I have access to all the base assets, but that's not what gets delivered as part of the final version.
I guess what I was wondering is how... this was totally an assumption on my part, that for some of the Infinity Engine games that they had released through GOG and stuff, I thought that they had been updated somehow, or they were like...
I think it's like external stuff.
They're like adding things to it. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Like just scaling it out so that it can work at a resolution that modern computers use and stuff like that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, damn. Tata, where are you, Tata?
I think it's Icewind Dale 2.
Oh, that's even sadder.
I think that's the one that they don't have.
It was even surprisingly recent too. Like, I don't know, kidding. Black Isle and Under, didn't they? Is that part of it?
I think that is part of it. Is that all the people that work there don't have anything? The company doesn't exist. Like that shit happens in video games.
I remember, and that was like probably their last game, I think. I can't find her anywhere. Tata, where are you?
Did Wheatgriff lie to us?
Did he tell a lie?
Delita, let's go to Zeekden. Tata must be there.
What happened? What went wrong? Tell me, Remza. Why did this have to happen to Tata?
Delita.
This act is so much sadder than I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was sad. But I've never played this as an adult human, so...
I've never played this. Alright.
It was a lot more impenetrable as a child.
13,000 gil. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome, and everyone says that about me.
Anyway, the dream solution to all this is for there to be a third-party archival trust.
God, that would be...
That just takes raw files and keeps them for, like, fucking decades, but cannot actually release them or do anything with them. And then if a company ever goes under, or like the IP rights get lost or whatever, then they can distribute that stuff as for the purposes of the education of generations to follow.
Like, I find this very unlikely that will happen.
Oh yeah, it's really, like it'll never happen.
I really wish,
but it's just the ideal solution.
No, it would be lovely.
But unfortunately, what's going to happen is that a lot more games are going to have this happen, where there's no more source code, the creators die, and we just have nothing. And we have to try to, for any sort of re-release, literally reconstruct the game from scratch, which is just insanely expensive, and very few games are going to get that treatment.
Okay, help me figure this out real quick.
What's up?
Let's look at this. I have a Knight level 4, Monk level 4, and yet no Samurai.
I have no idea.
Look at that Samurai again. Tell me if
you need Lancer as well!
Oh, How do you get to Lancer?
All right, so
It's
Lancer
Archer.
requires Archer to 2 and then Thief to 3.
Oh. So that is a whole mess of other things that I was
Sorry.
not aware of.
My fault. I looked at the arrow from Lancer and thought it went the other direction.
Okay, I'm gonna run back down to Magic Island City and hope I don't run into a fight.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I think that's going to be my goal. So that actually means, essentially, that makes, to get to the next level, it almost like forces you to go up multiple of the initial starting trees.
Yeah, it does seem.
Is that what cool. Sounds so good. I love it.
Oh.
So much content for you to enjoy.
Enjoy this sweet, sweet content that we've got coming at you.
That's some delicious content. It's fucking Sullivan. You bastard.
If we ever accidentally take Sullivan, our goal has to be to let him die.
Just like
Fully-
chase an enemy around, let him
Fully and
crystallize and
completely,
disappear.
yeah. That's the goal.
Poor Sullivan. He's done nothing to deserve our ire except try to be the best chemist he could be. That's Sullivan's voice.
Have you ever? You've never seen the Comedy Bang Bang show? Have you?
The what?
The Comedy Bang Bang show?
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Sullivan is the name of their acne corp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sullivan, it's like, Sullivan's whatever. For any of
that's
their,
funny.
you know.
Oh, these are the monsters. You've never seen these guys. These are the little mind flayers.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Look at them.
They're so fucking cool.
They're like mind flayers if they were also handmaids from the Handmaids.
Well, they have cool robes. They're just like brightly colored, unlike the D&D illithid. Look at those guys.
Oh, yeah, they also have like shark butts on their head.
And they are a Pisco demon.
That makes
A
sense.
fish demon.
What is it? Yeah, that.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
It's-
sort of pisco makes
Yeah,
sense.
like Pisces.
Yeah.
Punch, art. I really should get them some monk skills, which I forgot the dogs do me a punch. Okay.
Yeah, so I was getting destroyed on the dogs plus chocobos fight.
I'm gonna eat your brain. Don't move.
I was really hoping for butt, but
I'm Ryan, I'm not a barbarian. I'm a delicate lady.
I suppose you're right. But eating butts is just far funnier to me.
I thought you were gonna say just a part of being a delicate lady.
No, I would not presume that much.
Good.
So,
We can make this happen.
here's the
I
thing.
believe this dog fight. What?
Are these dogs domesticated? There are 3 of them. And a goblin and 2 mind flayers?
Oh yeah, 2 mind flayers also.
Yikes.
Don't worry, we got this. We're gonna kill these 2 dogs in like 2 turns.
Okay.
Could you?
Are these dogs just wild, feral dogs that came in off the street?
Oh, this
To-
goblin has an unfortunate name.
What's his name? I missed it.
You'll see.
Oh, come on.
His name is Metis.
Is that how it's spelled?
No, it's not spelled like that. But it's pronounced the same. His name is Metis. Also, I think these dogs are wild dogs. They are not wearing collars or clothes.
Well, they're not wearing skin anymore because you fucking
So
burned it all
they
off.
have like big eye sockets.
True.
There's a
Also
lot-
big temple
a lot
sockets.
of eye in there. I remember these guys. They have like 72 hit points apiece, and yeah, they have tentacle attack.
Yikes. Well, it doesn't do that much damage. Wow, you countered for more than they hit you.
Yeah, pretty cool. I also just love I mean, like, of all the creatures to put in the plains, I mean, I guess there's water nearby, but it's also just kind of like, oh, these are just, the fish tentacle people,
Yeah,
and they just roam the land.
The deep ones.
And again, they have, like, clothing, naming conventions,
Yeah,
like, a
they
sense
have
of
a
a culture,
culture, yeah.
and yet it's completely, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
One would imagine
Forgotten.
they're weak to bolt.
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you gonna do, Merlin, with all that junk?
So why... Here's an anatomy question. for
Yeah,
you.
give
Why
me...
does the skull have a hole for the temple
What do you mean?
on the dogs?
I thought it was an ear hole. Is that not something that exists in a skeleton?
Yeah, what holes do you have in your skull? You have one at the bottom for which your spine to go through.
I don't think you have an ear hole, do you? Do humans have an ear hole? I don't know enough about bones.
Well,
you gotta Google how many holes is in a bone.
How many holes is in that human skull?
Good at talking.
And this is going to get me on yet another NSA watch list. Holes in... Not Holes the movie.
Both the things I've Googled.
Holes
Oh,
in...
Look at Merlin taking out 2 with 1 spellcast.
Dude, holes in human skull was the third result. Here
That's
we go.
very upsetting. Wow, Bolt did 105 damage to that man.
Alright, so the human skull does not have temple holes. It has eye holes,
just
nose hole, mouth hole.
Ryan is looking at like a 3D skeleton.
Hang on. I'm looking it up. I got it. What I would love to have is a 3D model of a human skull that I could rotate with my hand.
I
don't
mean,
think
I'm
that
sure they
lucky.
exist somewhere on the internet. For medical folks.
Well, look at this great picture.
Yes, please.
This dude has a hole where there should not be
I
one.
think the problem with that is actually that hole shouldn't be there. Just like a little bit.
This guy is just ready to be a bowling ball.
Okay, so this is upsetting. Just like a hair, just a little upsetting. Mostly because
there's so many holes in these skulls. Those are not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, but Ryan's showing me skulls that have holes where they're not supposed to be.
So if I'm looking at these eye sockets correctly, it kind of looks like they fill in the back. Is that not right? So there's definitely one in the bottom for your...
Don't know enough about anatomy.
For your spine to go through. And then if you take the jaw off, there's no actual... There might be a hole. There's a hole for your esophagus to go through.
And your spine's got to go up somewhere.
Yeah, so there's one in the back for your spine to go up, and then there's one for your mouth parts to go through.
We are so good at medicine. And
you got one for your nose for sure, because that's just cartilage in there.
This is just science.
The part I'm concerned about is eyes, because you see in the back of these skulls, it looks like more skull back there.
It also seems like, what are those little black marks? Are those holes or black marks?
Where are you looking?
In the back of the eye sockets.
Oh yeah, so that's the part I'm not sure.
I'm wondering
about.
if there's like a little bit of like space for your tubes to go back.
Or maybe that's
to
just
your
like preserved cartilage or something, and it's not actually bone.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh look, we get the Mage Masher now. Mutes targets.
I hope you weren't eating while listening to this particular episode.
Chain linked shirt. Look at all this sick business we get to try on for our fancy dudes. Oh, gonna get him a chain vest. Gonna get you a chain vest. Gonna get not you one because you have bronze armor. Apparently this is the replacement for leather. Cool stuff, everybody. Fitting over. We had enough for that because we rule. I'm gonna get a Mage Masher for my eventual thief.
Mash the mages.
Mash the mage.
Oh, you know what the worst thing to look at, actually?
What?
Is cutaways of where teeth are in your jaw before they come in. That's the worst thing.
I think all of this is actually so scary to me, and I'm very scared of what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't like things like this.
So it's 11 o'clock. How much more do you want to do?
Oh, we
here?
should probably stop.
Yeah.
I have to be up in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't know that it was that late in the evening.
Time kind of crept up on
Oh
us there a
dear.
little bit.
Okay,
It
well,
happens with this game. That's what I was saying last time, is that it felt like we played for like 3 solid hours, and I was like, it's been like 20 minutes. What do you mean?
yeah, it really doesn't feel like we've been playing for nearly that long. It's almost 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
3.5, yeah.
Let me just remember. I just want to make sure I was not. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. coming
Yeah,
into
set
this
us at a
next time.
good spot. Set us at a ready point here.
Because I think okay. So let's just quick look at these, and then we'll kind of summarize here. So in terms of jobs, Beck has hit for the samurai market. He has hit knight and monk.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his 3. Wait, how many need an archer? 3.
God, you ask me these questions right after I shut off the iPad. Here we go.
Sorry.
Tactics job grid. 4. So archer we need 2 for thief. Thief we need 3 for lancer.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna switch him over to thief. He got the required amount of archer levels, I believe, and now we've got the Mage Masher, which you can hand over to him, which is great. It's good stuff. There it is.
It
is cool.
auto optimizes when you switch jobs that way.
Oh yeah. I think I've been conditioned not to trust it.
Fair.
Though I just hit fast. I think is what I did. Anyway, So I don't know what I'm talking about. Now we've got Wizard, and we just kind of been chilling on Wizard. I assume there are other things that we'll want to get Wizard and Priest for like both of these. However, I think right now we've given her Time Magic, though. Also, we could give her Cure, Protect and Shell.
So if you get Wizard and Priest to 4, you get Calculator.
What about Time Mage and Oracle?
Time Mage only requires level 2 in Wizard, that's it. Oracle only requires level 2 in Priest.
Well, I mean, past them. Or do they lead?
Oh, sorry. For Calculator, you also need level 3 in Time Mage and Oracle. Time Mage also leads directly to Summoner with only level 2 required.
Cool.
And literally nothing else. And Mediator requires level 2 in Oracle with literally nothing else.
Did those go up anywhere?
Those go to Bard.
Interesting.
At
Okay.
level 4 each.
So,
Level 4 Summoner, level 4 Mediator.
Okay, so we got places to go. So my question
sure.
is, do we want to keep exploring jobs, or do we want to keep deepening the wizard pool?
so we definitely need somebody to be good at black and white magic. I feel like if we have one person who's like, I can murder the shit out of you and I can bring you back to life, that's probably like one role. That's one character.
This person can focus on black and white magic while we have somebody else climb the tree?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so I'm going to switch her to priest then, and get her some basic cure, heal, and blah blah blah, and then... Okay, good. So here's what we're doing. We're going to set her time magic to black magic and hope that she can still hit pretty hard.
I would be surprised if she couldn't.
And then I think Merlin has just been chilling in priest for a while. Let me go look.
Turbo Priest.
I mean, he's kind of turbo priesting, honestly. There's like a lot of things here, but I'll just go ahead and grab Cure 2 while we're here. And I think maybe it's time to move one of them up into Oracle and Time Mage, and I think Merlin is the one to begin doing that.
Merlin is our super wizard, so that kind of makes sense.
I think we're going to go to Time Mage first. I want to go to Oracle because I think it's exciting, but I feel like Time Mage is going to be... Look how cute he is!
I think Time Mage is probably the most useful.
Yes, I mean, that's very true. Yeah, so... okay, so we start getting into hard questions here about what secondary spells we want to give you. I think having offensive magic on the second is pretty good when we've already got a priest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Beck is on his way to getting... Sorry, I'm kind of already forgetting what we're doing.
Beck's going for Lancer.
Beck's going for Lancer, and he's got Archer. So he's on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Ramza, wait. Blah, 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 blah. Ramza's got 4 and 4. So where should we take Ramza?
That is the question.
Archer... Does Geomancer lead anywhere?
Geomancer goes to Dancer, but it also requires 4 in Lancer as well.
Okay, so I think we should make... It seems weird to make Ramza an Archer, but I think that's what we're going to do. Are you ready?
I think Ramza's going to be one of the ones that eventually gets access to every single job.
Probably.
Realistically speaking.
Agreed.
Because he's the boy. He's good at everything.
He's King Boy. Leather? Oh, okay, we need to go. Well, this is good. That's why we're doing this. To buy some business. Do we need guts? Punch art? We don't have anything. I guess we could get elemental, but I don't think it's extraordinarily useful at present. Oh, look at this. We could weapon break with an archer. Or we could equip armor. But then we take off equip GP, right? What do you think? What do I do? What's the...
I think JP up is more useful than armor on an archer, because archers already are not getting into the fight as much.
Monks. I'm going to put equip GP back on her. Even though it drops her effectiveness a little bit. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Ramza's on that track as well. He's on the same track as Beck, but he needs to get Archer before he gets Thief. And Ivana, I guess, we're all kind of headed down the same trajectory. What did you... I'm sorry, I keep asking. What did you say Samurai? That Lancer and...
It requires level 3 Knight, level 4 Monk, and level 2 Lancer.
What about Ninja?
Ninja requires level 3 Archer, level 4 Thief, and level 2 Geomancer.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay. Read that one more time, I'm sorry.
For Ninja, you need level 3 Archer, level 4 Thief, and level 2 Geomancer.
Damn.
Ninja and Samurai both
Occupy the same spot in the grid where they require 3 jobs.
Ninja and Samurai? Okay.
Yeah, they have identical requirements of different jobs.
They do. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is so slow with stuff like this. Can you give me the 3 for each one more time?
Samurai requires level 3 knight, level 4 monk, and level 2 lancer.
Gotcha. That's where Beck's headed. Okay, so I want a ninja. What's my...
Ninja requires level 3 archer, level 4 thief, and level 2 geomancer.
Archer, Geomancer, and what was the other one?
Thief.
Okay, so we're not even near this. Hey. Okay. We're gonna have a team of bow fighters. I
The
think.
fighters.
That's what we're gonna do. I don't make the rules of Final Fantasy Tactics. Where is my archer woman?
There it is.
Huh? Oh, they look very much the same. Except one has cute mittens, one has super big mittens. Not that big mittens aren't cute, that's just, you know what I'm saying.
I love Ivana's archer portrait. It's cute.
It's so cute, right? Basic skill. Okay, so I think this makes sense, right? Beck is on his way to Lancer with the idea being that he is going to get Samurai. I think Ramza is headed in the same direction. And then we'll direct Ivana more towards Ninja. And then we got 2 wizards. So the last thing I'm going to do before everyone has dropped off with this recording, and don't blame you. Thanks whoever's still listening. Your
commitment is appreciated.
deeply. There we go. There we go.
You gonna afford all this?
Oh yeah, I have like
Oh,
mad
wow.
dollars. Okay, so we're good. We're good to go. We're ready to go and move on with the storyline. Everyone's a cool archer. We're gonna pepper our foes full of arrows. Well, yeah, we'll have to with all of them.
Sure.
Squeaky words.
Swiggity swiggity woods.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We love you. Bye.
Yeah, that. But bye.